M0FXB, welcome back to my Mazzy dog walks. There you go, we're just country lane now. On one side it's houses, the other side it's all woods. Mazzy's dragging me along. Let's talk about the whole real radio thing again. I just had a chat with someone on my FT3D using Fusion. He was in USA, Illinois, and here in the UK it's about 6 p.m. in the UK. Now, yes, I had a hotspot, a little MMDVM hotspot, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it effectively connects your radio to the internet. It's a small little box which pairs to the internet via Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and that links your radio to the internet. If you're using C4FM, D-Star and DMR, then that's great, because they call it MMDVM, will do the work for you, and you can talk around the world. Australia, USA, obviously I'm in the UK, Spain, just whatever, innit? And you get the thing about it's not real radio. So the connection between your radio and the hotspot is Wi-Fi. That is radio. Even 3G, 4G systems are radio. There's a mast on the hill up there, I can see it, and my phone right now is connecting via a radio signal to that mast. So the people that turn around and say it's not real radio, what they're actually saying is, I have decided, those people talking, that my version of real radio is, and let's just say they're talking upper sideband on 20 meters. They've decided that that is real radio. Why? Who gave them that deciding position? What is amateur radio? It's people that like to use radios, walkie-talkies, base station radios, whether it's on a boat, on an aeroplane, whether it's at home, in the car. I mean, the car is quite a big deal, having a car when you're driving to work, picking up your children from school. They like using radios. They don't want to just use a mobile phone or a landline. They want to hold a walkie-talkie and chat to people or make friends. And some of the conversation is going to be about their equipment, about their antennas, about what got them into the hobby. Pretty much going to have the same kind of conversations, regardless of which ham radio you're using, regardless of whether you're using a CB or even an app. I listen to people on Zello and they talk about radios. So real radio, and I'm not the decider, but to me real radio is a person who has a passion for using radios, walkie-talkies, whether it's a Bofeng, a Quanshang. When I was a kid, we had walkie-talkies from the toy shop, and they didn't actually look like toys. They looked like radios in the army. It's about, I've got this interest. I don't really know why, but I've got this interest for using these different radios, and I like to just walk around and chat to people, and I look very geeky, and I like taking radios apart and taking computers apart and tinkering with different gadgets. It's a passion, it's a hobby. So to the people that say, to anyone who's actually using an app or a digital radio, using a hotspot, to those people directly, I'll say to you, stop being rude. It's a hobby. We're trying to enjoy ourselves. We don't need people like you to come along and tell us that what we're doing is not real, because you're just being mean and rude, and there's no need for it. We welcome you as a friend who wants to chat about the communication hobby, which regardless of which system we're using, because we want to make more friends, because at the end of the day that's a big part of the hobby, is making friends. And I've been talking to people about the hobby and within the hobby for over 40 years, and because of my YouTube channel, the amount of people that message me within this hobby, you're talking hundreds every day, and I try and speak to all of them. They are good people, friendly people who don't deserve to be upset because they've gone on a repeater or a gateway and someone says that's not real radio, or your audio's crap, or some of the rude comments I hear. Just please, if you're like that, don't talk to us, stay away from us, because all you're doing is upsetting us, and we just want to have fun and enjoy the hobby. And I say to anyone out there who has been put off of the hobby because of bad behavior, I apologize that that's happened to you. Please come back, please take your license, please dig out your equipment, find your equipment. If your friend's got equipment they're offering to lend it you, dig it out, let's get on there, let's talk, and let's just enjoy the hobby. Thanks for watching my channel. 7-3, all the best.